Hello students, this is Chef Rahul Bhalekar from ASSMS CHMCT Pune. I am an assistant professor in the food production department. Today we are going to discuss in this video about the textures, which is a part of cooking techniques, rather which helps in understanding the cooking technique. So let's see what is texture. Texture refers to those qualities of a food that can be felt with a finger, tongue, palate or teeth. Foods have different textures such as soft, crisp, crunchy, hard, tender, chewy and sticky. With this we can say that the qualities of the food or the characteristics of the food which can be seen or which can be felt by touching or by tasting could be could be referred as a texture. Texture is one of the major criteria that consumers use to judge the quality and freshness of the food. Now let's see the examples when we go in the market, and if we want to buy a carrot halwa or burfi, if it is sticky, we never buy it because that is not a good texture. Same goes with the bananas having the spotted skin, which are overripe and not good for consumption. Ling coriander leaves is a big no-no because it's wilted and it will never give you the fresh taste of the coriander leaf which is being expected. When we buy the mangoes, we always make sure that the skin of the mango is hard, whether it's tight and doesn't carry any spots. So if you have a soft and blackened skin of the mangoes, we always discard them or we never buy them. Also with the fungal growth on dry fruits, for example dried dates and figs, if we see a whitish fungal growth at the center of the dry fruit or at the very end of the surface, then we always reject it. It is not good for consumption. The consumer will never judge the food purposely unless and until it is required. With our nature as a human being, we always assess, we always evaluate our food when we go for purchasing the food or food items. We assess it by its ability to flow, bend, stretch or break. This is the procedure, rather this is the normal behavior of the consumer when they buy the food items. The texture as related to food is not an entity in itself. Rather, the texture is checked, rather evaluated with the accumulated effect of several characteristics or qualities. We just don't judge one single quality. So when we check the entire characteristics, rather 2 to 3 characteristics of a food item, that creates the individuality. Like we individually identify the texture characteristics, which could be identified as appearance, how the food is looking, how the food item is having a visibility when we see or when we look at it, when we touch it with our bare hands, when we touch it, whether it is soft or whether it is dry and hard. For few of the items, that would be the characteristics which could be considered for its quality. Also the mouth feel, that means when you take a bite or when you consume a part of the food item, the kind of feel it gives in your mouth and which you assess with the help of your tongue, with your teeth and your jaw, that will give you the quality guarantee, rather that will explain you the quality of the food item. So let's discuss and see these 4 individuality in detail in coming slides.